Lower bracket round 1. The loser of this best of 3 will be out of WCAA. The winner will have another chance to make it into the top 4 if he gets past Colorful, who's already waiting in the lower bracket final. So we have the Chinese player Fortitude in the blue bottom left. Sock in the red. There's certainly not going to be any MK first on this map. Now, on some maps, we see quite a bit of MK first, even in Human Mirror. Terna Stand would be one of those. Even Echo Isles would be one of those. But you really need Merc Camp support normally to pull that off. And there's no Merc Camps on this map. There is labs,
are under attack.
But no mercenary camps. Is the sound a little bit low, by the way? Whoops. What the hell? What? Where did I just click? I feel like that's a little bit better. So Fortitude starting off with a Tuskar camp right away for level 2. This is the normal, most normal creep route, most expected creep route. Sock with the green into Expo. Footy sees this. Scout Footy also for Sock, putting in a bit of damage towards the peasants. So the question is Sock actually gonna expand, or is he just gonna send the militia back and tech? Both are viable.
Our players' forces are under attack.
Very valuable info that this footman is providing. Tells Sock where the opposing army is. And peasants remain. Okay, fast expo by Sock on Northern Isles. That is definitely not the norm. And in comes Fortitude. How much can he do? With a big mana potion, you would expect that he can do quite a bit over here. And the first footy goes down to the Chinese right away. Ooh, these peasants are looking mighty exposed. One peasant safe, but only for a little while. Good peasant micro. The base build here against the tree is definitely helping out the survivability of the workers. Tower cancelled. More peasants still going down though. AM for Fortitude is getting chased by some footies. I think Sock is doing a good job splitting up his forces, but the peasants still all die, and that should be an easy cancel on this town hall, right? Yeah. Takes out the peasants first, then goes for the town hall. That's definitely a cancel. Definitely a cancel. Gets a footy, gets level 3. AM is very hurt. I love that one or two footies always were putting pressure on the enemy AM. That seems very smart. So, is he still gonna try to go through with this expo? No. Tier 2 tech versus tier 2 tech. Alright, big tech advantage for Fortitude. Oh, but the block against the AM! Last second TP. For a second there I thought I heard a co-caster in my ear. And I was like, oh my god. Am I becoming schizophrenic right now? Dude, AM, how are you still standing here? You need to run, bro. Is there boots? Yes, there is boots. Dangerous time for this Archmage. There's no Arcane in the main, and now the level 2 water elementals can be quite scary. 6 footies being brought in here by Sock. Takes out a few peasants right away. Oh, wait. Isn't this AM just dead? Chase him with the boots? Yeah. Fortitude, I don't know. I think you shouldn't have gone back home, you know? It's like, yep. Is that level 4? Not quite, but it's pretty damn close. That was weird. And that's GG. Well done there by Sock, trying to go for the expansion. He doesn't get up the expo, but he's punishing Fortitude as much as possible for that expo cancel. Forcing the AM super low, finding more footy kills, getting level 3. And I guess if you can punish the aggression of your opponent so heavily, this is just a straight up good build, because either you get your expansion up or you do tons of damage to him. That's kind of interesting. And that's 1-0 for Sock, but in a much faster game than I thought we were going to have on map 1. What if Fortitude doesn't creep the green, though? What if he goes from Tuskar to Harass right away? Would that have been the proper counter to this build? Maybe. I mean, what did the green really give him? Didn't give him level 3. Got him a tiny item. Mostly seemed to cost him time. Yeah. So, if the AM harasses earlier, the Fortitude AM, maybe that game looks different. But, game 1 is in the books. Sock leads 1-0. I'm going to be going to map 2 here shortly. Could be another 2-0. The beginning of the day took forever. We had to wait like 45 minutes for Moon to finally show up to start the first game of the day. But after that, colorful 2-0, Moon 2-0, and now Sock with a chance to 2-0 as well. But Fortitude is a monster in this matchup, so not gonna be an easy game for Sock either way. I want to see my beer poster while drinking beer. Wow, dude. Where do you live? Are you living in... Oh, it's actually not even that early. I feel like it's early because I haven't been awake for very long. But it's almost 4 p.m. already in Germany. So, yeah. Cheers, mate. Enjoy. Fortitude known for being scary in Human Mirror? Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. One of the more memorable Human Mirrors that we've seen recently from Sock was against TH at WGL last year, which, that was a crazy series, you know. Like, you see Sock and Fortitude playing the Human Mirrors and you're like, wow, that's really strong, that's really good. And then one day TH and Infi show up and play their A game and you're like, okay, all right. That's a completely different level then, I guess. As pointed out by Chad earlier, TH and Infi have been absent in most online tournaments recently. I would love to see them once again. They are the two big inspirations for Human, but they are very selective about the tournaments that they participate in. One that they certainly will participate in is the WGTL, the Team League, which is going to be starting 2 days from now, on Thursday. With, among other players, Todd, Cash, Sonic, and Maru for the European representation of UMAD. Whoa! We're actually on Twisted Meadows. What the hell? I was not expecting this. Alright, now I'm gonna try to do a ghetto fix for the score. Why not working? Huh? Alright, this is not the image I want. There we go. Oh my god, dude.
A player's forces are under attack.
We almost got it, guys. We almost got it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Look at Remo. Thriving. Oh shit. Under pressure. God damn it. Bro! I shouldn't have jinxed myself. Alright, there we go. Fuck it. Finally! God damn it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, map 2. Would you look at that? 1-0 for Sock. And we hardly missed anything. AM level 2, it was only creeping here so far. Both went for the lab, where we have Scourge Bone Chimes, pretty good for footman battles, for Fortitude, whereas on the other side, Wound Bracers, absolutely worthless in the early game, but for MK wars later, perhaps quite good.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think if one guy is gonna expand and go tier 3, it's gonna be Sock. I feel like Fortitude is just gonna mass breakers regardless. Level 3 plus boots. Oh, if Sock can steal the last hit over here, this will be level 3 denied. As you can see here, there's a little bit missing. Oh, nice footy block though. Sock attempts to deny, doesn't quite get it. So now we have level 3 versus level 3 double boots. Who's got the faster tech?
Forces are under attack.
Basically at exactly the same time. Footman numbers a little bit higher here for Fortitude. Footy trades on paper should certainly favor the Chinese, thanks to those Scourge Bone Chimes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he wants that peasant. Doesn't quite get it. So level 3, creeping acquired, yes, but beyond that, nothing really. So we're expecting the MK to come with tier 2 and then perhaps a bit more militia creeping, either towards the merc/merchant or towards the gold mines.
Attack.
Quite a lot of footies, right? 7 footmen here for Sock, and he already lost one, so made a total of 8. I guess what Fortitude is trying to make sure is that there's no merc camp acquisition by Sock. Having those Shadow Priests and Berserkers is a big help in Human Mirror. Oh, excuse me. And Fortitude wants to prevent that at all costs. Oh, almost a surround. AM almost got trapped right there, but nice movement. And that's going to be another footy kill here with proper movement. Oh, Sock also trying to save his footy, not quite able to.
Town is under siege. A player's forces
So
are
one
under
footy, one
attack.
peasant kill. There's quite a few corpses here actually. Is this 4 corpses in total? That's not bad. Fortitude fighting back on map 2. Does he have experience lead? Not really. I guess Sock got quite a few water elemental assets there. Lumber mill. Double sanctum. MK. Double sanctum. Lumber mill. Shop. MK. Hell yeah, bro. I was waiting for amazing breaker mirrors all day. Let's do it. In-game sound is quite loud.
Town is
Turn it
under
down.
siege.
I turned it up earlier. I thought it was too quiet. I guess it wasn't. One more footy. Huh?
Town
Quite
is
get
under
it.
siege.
So MKs are out. Time to level up the dwarf. With 6 footmen. Wait, what? Huh? Where's the warlord? When did Sock snipe the warlord? Sock has 2 items. He's got the Scourge Bone Chance, so he's got double aura. Flute and War Chance. Bone Chance. When did he snipe this? What the hell? I totally missed that. Is Sock still gonna go into Mercs now, or is it perhaps too late as we approach the
A player's forces
breaker
are under
state
attack.
of this matchup? Oh! Fortitude is expanding! Alrighty. With his high footman numbers, he feels like he has a strong defensive force still active, and I think he's right. Okay, I was giving a bit of solo experience to the AM. That's going to be his level 4. And with Sock going all the way across to look for damage here, it feels like he's all in already. Gets 1 priest. Does even get a second one with a bash. Lol. Aiming for the MK surround. Oh, messes it up. Now the footies come in for Sock. But it's 6 footies versus 5. It just seems like Fortitude quite simply has more army here. So the footy going down. Further piling on the lead of army that Fortitude has. And running away in Human Mirror against MK rarely works out. As the Stormbolt comes in, takes out another priest. But Sock has a bit more mana here to work with, at least on his second hero. So many priests! Fortitude lost 2 priests, he still has 5. What kind of sorcery is this? Master spells everywhere. And yes, Sock is getting a few kills, but he's also seemingly always getting punished hard for those kills. Stormbolt flies in again. Another kill! And guess what? Just like that, the Expo is pretty much up. 2 towers, super fast as well. So this Expo is secure. Huh. The footy kills in the early game really made a big difference. And Sock now with no counter expansion in sight for himself is looking really rough in this game. Master spell, water elemental. Oh, almost taken out. Militia from the main help out quite a bit here for Sock. Ooh, AM needs to be careful with the position. But now we have double base income, mass breakers coming shortly. Also a shop to make use of.
A player's forces are under attack.
And situation hasn't really changed. Sock is all in. He has to break this base. It's not going to be easy to do though. Double Arcane can burn the MK really well if he pays attention. Yeah, there we go. MK completely dry versus an enemy MK on full mana who's basically level 3 also. This is very much looking like a 1-1 over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Militia duration is over, not much they can do here anymore. Power build a farm, I guess, but Fortitude in upkeep already. Oh, can we get this round? Priest surrounding a breaker, that would be something new. That was the one kill to level 3, and now even more advantages going the way of Fortitude. MK needs to be really careful. Has to position himself way in the back. Finally level 3 now also for Sock. Can that perhaps change something? Bash! Stormbolt! I guess it can't. MK is just dead. What a bash. Even more bash. Leading to more and more kills. And this is unrecoverable. There's not even an upgrade advantage. It's 1-1 on Sock, but also 1-1 on Fortitude. Only advantage the Sock has going for himself is the Illyria's Flute Aura, but that doesn't seem to be good enough. AM level 5, it's Aura 3, not Elemental. I thought with priest numbers so low this would be Elemental, but I guess not. 2 more priests going down. 20 supply lead. Sock is trying to micro his little heart out. But it's not happening. GG! And 1-1. Well done. That looked pretty straightforward. Pretty easy. Find a few more footy kills in the early. Use your footy number advantage. Expand. And just mass produce. No tier 3 play. No shenanigans by Fortitude. Just straight up breakers. With an expansion, so I guess there we saw some variety. So what's the last map now remaining? Amazonia. Normally one that we see a whole bunch. And it will start in just a moment, I think. Need to blow my nose. Important to mute the right source, otherwise it gets kind of gross for you guys. That has definitely happened to me before. More than once. Because allergy season is back. Hell yeah. And Remo is one of those guys who gets hay fever quite a bit. To be fair though, this year it's a lot more relaxed than normal. Usually in April I'm over here like almost suffocating. This year it's okay. Thank you. Exact with a 85 8-month resub. And Nudal, I missed you earlier. Thank you for the 11 months. Ah, what's below the kappa? Ah, that's what you're saying. That's just a postcard. It's a postcard that I got, and I think it's a. You can't see it from here, but it's a postcard of the interior of an art gallery that I thought looked really cool. Yeah, so I hung it up there. Is there a big lesson to be learned for Sock in game 1? He didn't really make big mistakes, did he? It just felt like Fortitude was pressuring really well. AM and water elemental usage and positioning to find those kills on the footies and peasants looked really good. Hey, Yaz, yeah. Yeah, it's me, Yanis. Nice to see you again. Or to hear from you again. I hope everything's fine in Munich. I haven't been to Munich in so many years, now that I think about it. I think I went the last time to Munich when I was like 15. It seemed pretty cool, though. But then again, Kenrick lived in Munich and then he moved away. That is not the most promising sign, is it? He went to Sweden, where I've also never been. How is Mainz these days? Mainz is, it's still the same. There's a lot fewer people around. And all the bars are closed, but I guess that's the same everywhere, isn't it? So our game is starting in about a minute or two. Deciding game 3 between our humans, Sock and Fortitude. Last year was very successful for both these guys. It was not a great rookie year for them, but a great year of improvement. Fortitude making it all the way to 3rd place at WGL. That was really impressive. After that, it felt like Fortitude had been dropping off a little bit. By no means was he playing really badly, but not as overwhelmingly impressive as we had seen from him before. And Sock kind of follows in a similar pattern. Sock, Fortitude, and Chimiko, those are the 3 real standout humans over in Asia with their improvement over the last few months. Whereas in Europe, it's Blade. None of them have really overtaken Infi or TH yet. Not even close, I guess I would say. But they're becoming better and better. So, I really wonder what map it is. I would love to see Terranas or Echo Isles and some MK first play. Ever since Sock got demolished by TH's MK first at WGL, he has adopted that play into his arsenal as well. And has been looking really good at times with it. On Twisted and Northern Isles, we won't be seeing MK first, of course. But once there are Merc camps, MK is a possibility, even on Last Refuge. In fact, on Last Refuge, MK has been looking insanely strong at times, with Clap against the Footy and Merc early game. And I'm trying to join the game. It's just going to be a mere moments away. Tomorrow, by the way, our tournament here, WCAA, continues and concludes. Group A, B, and playoffs. Played all one after the next. In just 4 days. Prize pool, by the way, I guess we haven't talked about this at all yet, is more than $1,000. Payout quite top heavy. It's $700 for first, $425 for second, and about $150 for third. So let's go into our third map. Decision time on, should have expected this, Concealed Hill. For whatever reason, every human mirror seems to be played on Concealed. It seems like no one has an issue with this map. Overlay a little scuffed, but it does the job. No. Alright. AM first. Here, of course, no MK first. My prayers are not answered.
A player's forces are under attack.
I very much doubt that we're gonna be seeing tier 3 play here also. Normally, you need to invest heavily on tier 2 on this map, on almost every map, to contest the creeps, the territory. And if you don't go breakers, normally you just fall too far behind, so you kind of need to go breakers most of the time. Thank you, Stars WC3 with a 7-month resub. He says, "Thank you, Mom." No problem, my child. You're welcome. Differing creep routes. Sock going for the lab first. Gets it up too pretty late. But no creeps were stolen. Interesting. It used to be Fortitude always going for this lab creep first and investing heavily into early creeping. But now he's the one to be aggressive, gets one peasant. He's perhaps going to get a second one. But with the water elemental, not quite.
Player's forces are under
So it's going to be a faster tech here for Fortitude. The question is how much faster? Oh. Looks like it's quite a bit faster. As Sock also had to invest into an arcane tower. Otherwise, there would have been more and more water elemental summoned into the main. But guess what? Level 2 for Fortitude not quite reached yet. This is what the militia are supposed to rectify right now. Creeping at the green. Giving finally the Brilliance Aura to Fortitude.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Could go for Boots of Speed as well if he saves a bit of gold. Huh? He wanted to. There we go. Sock also has plenty of gold to spare. That should be boots for him as well. It certainly is. So, let's take a look at the techs. It's quite a big difference, right? Yep. It's about a minute of tech speed advantage for Fortitude. One of mana stealing in these early trades when every water elemental matters a lot can make quite the difference. And again, Fortitude seems to be starting off with more footy kills. Sock might be able to get a return kill. Oh, footy behind the tree line makes it away. Well done by Fortitude. Footy's healing up nicely at the fountain. Oh, and now it's going to be a fountain battle.
A player's forces are under attack.
I am quite hurt here for Fortitude. Tried to get a bit of healing from the fountain as well, but of course, Sock did not allow it. Oh! The honorable 1v1 is going to be turned into a 2 versus 1.
A town is under siege.
So, who's ahead here at the moment? I have no idea. But it is certainly still the faster tech for Fortitude. There is no water elemental ready. AM gets burned as well. Only one peasant lost here for Fortitude. This seems to be totally fine for the Chinese.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the AM can still heal up at the fountain. Can even kill another footy. So this is even going to get an experience lead to Fortitude. By a little bit, I think. No, not really. Okay. Sock has more experience still, but no level 3 yet. It's very close, though. Double Sanctum, Breakers. Let's do it. Seriously, Human Mirror, Breaker Mirror is the only matchup that is still the same. That has still not changed. After all these years, after all these patches. I guess Orc Mirror also is mostly the same, but there we see some tier 3 fairly frequently. There was no audio to be heard from that Stormbolt.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sock again into the main. Against the enemy MK and Stormbolt, this could be dangerous though. Kills off. Oh! Almost 2 peasants. Only 1. One footy is gonna die for this. It's only a footy though, I guess it's fine. Trying to buy time for the MK. Sock wants to make sure his Mountain King isn't gonna be too far behind in experience of that of the opponent. There's a bit of a lead here for Fortitude, but it's not the biggest just yet. Oh, Stormbolt's around, could force a TP. Yep. Well, Sock ran right into that one. He's gonna get 1 footy for his trouble, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. And still no creeping for his MK in the meantime. Militia called. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Is he actually gonna expand on only 2 priests? That seems real greedy.
Player's forces are under attack.
3 priests now, plus a depth training. Oh. Well, tier 2 expansions in Human Mirror are very popular nowadays. We saw it on Twisted. It seems like we're seeing it here again. Even an Ivory Tower for an early Arcane.
A player's forces
But
are
Fortitude
under
is
attack.
around with a staff. This could be really big harass. Oh, important footy scout by Sock. Crucial to see this AM coming in. Wait, does he have Aura too? No. Export timing, almost identical. Oh my god. Imagine if the AM hadn't been seen. Summons a water elemental in here. This would have been at least 4 peasant kills.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hero footy. Seeing the enemy movement. MK almost level 3 for Fortitude. And guess what? The AM does find his way in. 1 kill. 2 kills. Okay, only 2. But that is noticeable. that is the expansion, delayed by a decent amount. This AM usage by Fortitude is just insane, dude. Even steals the last hit. Kills peasants, kills footy, steals last hits, delays the MK's leveling very well. Fortitude looking really good here. Game 1 was Sock playing his opening very well, punishing Fortitude there for all the damage he took. But game 2 and 3, Fortitude looking very strong. And now the MK, one full level ahead with level 3. Ooh. Sock needs to be careful. If he gets Stormbolt surrounded again, the AM is dead. Yeah. Double sentry. Oh. Fortitude on the high ground. This doesn't seem to be a good position to fight into for Sock. First priest dies for the Korean and also a footy. That's a 2 for nothing exchange, right? That's a 3 for nothing exchange. Uh-oh, Sock. This is quickly getting from bad to worse. Sock needs to find some return kills. He has more mana on his MK for the moment. Oh, nice one of mana steal. Stonewall, but he will have to commit in deep to get this footy kill. Doesn't get it. Good dispels in the water elementals. MK looking for some bashes perhaps. Doesn't get him. Why is he so dead set on contesting the middle here? Can Fortitude creep this red camp even? Oh, the sentry is still standing, by the way. .58 supply. Fortitude is not messing around. He's going into upkeep quickly. I imagine upgrades are coming also. Yeah, this is the 1-1 for him already. For Sock, we have only 1-0 coming up now. So for a few seconds, it's a 2 upgrade advantage for Fortitude. Gonna try to make use of that window by going for the red camp. It's a big, bad Ogre Lord, though. He's not that easy to kill. Not that hard either, to be honest, when we compare it to the red camp on Northern Isles with the Magnetor.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, 2 footy harass at the expansion. Love that. And last hit goes to Fortitude and the item. That is one of the greatest he could have hoped for. The Legion Doomhorn, movement speed and bonus health regen on his entire army now. 68 supply against Sock's only 58. Level 4 AM, another big level up, another big advantage. Oh, but the MK, he's in trouble, too far forward, gets surrounded, and finally Sock fights his way back, trying to transfer the TP. He walks all the way around to transfer that TP. He does get it off last second. Wow, level 4 MK already, with one more kill coming in. Sock gets the rest of the camp, getting him closer to level 4 AM. And this 2 footy harassment squad honestly didn't even do all that much. But the numbers, the upgrades, the aura. These are the advantages now starting to mount for Fortitude. No more upgrades coming right now, but I imagine soon will be resumed. For Sock, we have the 1-1 on the way. But that's the heal scroll going to Fortitude if he wants it. We have 2 in the shop. He got the invul already. That is a big item. And here comes the next big item. Invul, heal pot, heal scroll. Seems like Fortitude is going to be quite favored in this next fight. Disrupting mining partially. Sock has a tiny supply advantage. But the aura is not something he has. Sock needs militia. Can he even call militia from the main? Does he have them available? I'm not sure. Good job with the water elementals and footies. Sock down to 1 base income. And now is the perfect time to start trading here for Fortitude.
A player's forces are under attack.
Smart positioning by the Chinese. MK eats the Stormbolt. Quite a bit of damage onto him. Also quite a bit of mana drained. Good move back by Fortitude's MK. He's hardly getting punished for that Stormbolt to the face. What are these breakers doing here for Sock? Diving in seemingly way too deep. One of them gets lost quite easily. Finally the footies are taken care of, but they do take out the tower before they fall. Supply lead for Fortitude. Seems like he is getting further and further ahead in this game. Bash, level 2, actually quite helpful. This MK is close to level 5 suddenly, so is the AM for Fortitude. All the bashes coming in, Sock in trouble, heal potion helps him out, but another Stormbolt and he's most likely dead. There's no Zeppelins here on either side to protect against Stormbolt. And now the Water Elemental Ping Pong begins with the control magic from the breakers. Nowadays available on tier 2. Sock is still somewhat close in supply. Oh, the AM though, out of nowhere! Oh, Fortitude wasn't looking. I mean, I didn't see it coming either. Hero kill out of nowhere. Is that gonna help turn things around? This gets the MK closer to 4, but he's not there yet. However, should be the shop going to Sock, should be the Invul. Invul is ready.
Forces are under attack.
In the meantime, there were some footies over here for Sock also harassing the enemy expansion. We have Invul now. We have the red camp perhaps going to Sock, but it's a Tavern Revive for Fortitude. He wants to come back in, harass, pressure, keep up the pressure. Awkward position now for Sock. His breakers kind of damaged already. The priests were in a weird position. AM level 5. Going for Aura 3. And now once again running away from MK. It's always painful for those priests. Another one falls. Dead even now in supply though. Lumber really low for Sock. Maybe he needs some more peasants on lumber, but seems to be okay kind of. Whoops. Priest out of position, instantly dead. Double level 5 now for Fortitude. 5-5 against 4-4. How is Sock supposed to hold on? Does it again have to be a hero kill out of nowhere? Also looks like way more breakers. Way more for Fortitude. There's one damage upgrade advantage for Sock, but the numbers just seem to be so much in favor of the Chinese now. And of course the aura. The aura helping out a ton. And again, smart positioning by Fortitude. Having a little squad here to deal with the income. And then the army protecting the rest. AM eats the Stormbolt, but he's got a heal pot. Oh! Bad positioning though. The bash comes in. That's almost his end. TP forced right there. Otherwise the AM was gonna die. And Sock once again holds on. But heavy losses once more. Down to 54 supply only. Towering over him is Fortitude with 77. The next push might end this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sock's still in the ropes. He's weaving, he's bobbing, he's staying alive, but he's still with a deficit. Fortitude has had a lead for the longest time here. Can he close it out? Needs another invul. There's one available in his shop. Sock is aiming for his own invul. Yep. That's 2 invuls now on Sock. Only Boots of Quel'Thalas. That's one of the worst items he could have gotten. What's the upgrade saying? 2-2 for Sock. Fortitude with 2-1.
Forces are under attack.
Full mining over here. Priest and Footy to protect. And a Zeppelin now. Zeppelin for Sock to protect against Stormbolt. No level 5s yet though. this MK strong. Fortitude's MK. Level 5. Full mana, pretty much. And the level 3 brilliance, of course. Gives him tons and tons of mana.
Forces are under attack.
Off we go once again. First Stormbolt goes fishing towards the MK, but that really didn't do all that much. Breaker numbers, again, seem to be so much higher for Fortitude. Those priests came in for the Dispel, but boy, did they get punished. Control magic ping pong over and over, but I think Fortitude just simply has way more mana because of higher breaker numbers and because of level 3 brilliance.
A player's forces are under attack.
Heal scroll by Sock. That was his only one. He is pretty close to double level ups on his heroes. With a few bashes, he can take out some breakers. Gets the level 5 AM right here. The level 5 MK is the bigger one. Sock doesn't have that yet. Still big supply lead by Fortitude. He's losing some breakers. Sock is holding on masterfully well with how far he has been behind for a long time now this game. Level 6 AM. Mass teleport chosen instantly. Not a moment of hesitation by Fortitude. Can he abuse this perhaps somehow? Send something into the main. Possibly. MK still lots of mana. Long range Stormbolt from downtown. Doesn't force a kill. So close to Cosmodon, by the way. I'm getting the button ready. Level 5 MK for Sock as well. Oh, can he get another hero kill? Hero kills are what's keeping Sock in this game. Level 6! Doesn't have the mana though. Oh, needs to be careful here. There is a Stormbolt ready. Sock has it cocked and loaded. Gonna fake it. MK, he wants it bad, but uh-oh, diving in a little bit too deep. The bash once again secures a kill. MK hits the deck, and that finally has to be it, right? Sock is holding on with his laughable 33 supply at this point. He's dropping lower and lower. Fortitude has finally done it. Yes, that's it. GG 2-1 victory for Fortitude, and Sock is out.